Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. So Kendrick and SZA was in the Bay. The Bay turned out in a big way. And believe me, they did it right. Concert was at the Oracle Park Stadium. Now, those people are not familiar with the Bay. The Bay has a certain hip-hop culture on its own. Came really from the Thiz movement. You see the way them boys is moving right there? That's unique to the Bay. Kendrick, being an LA native, understands this. So what does he do? He has a set dedicated to Mac Dre. Is like a music legend in this town. Mac Dre, Too Short, E40, these are hip-hop staples. So when you're able to get this kind of traction and movement from this kind of community here, that's a big thing, because the Bay don't receive a lot of people in hip-hop that way.
So I'm currently at the Kendrick and SZA concert in San Francisco at Oracle Park, and no other city can beat this fucking city and this fucking view. Let me tell you that. Literally no other city.
Now, everything you would expect from a packed, sold-out concert in San Francisco, I wanted to point out the design of the stadium. The design of the stadium is unique because it sits on the water. So although it's sectioned off in this area where people can be, obviously like a normal stadium setup, but right across the bridge, people can still hear and see parts of the concert, and they enjoyed the concert even though they wasn't in the concert.
Be humble. Sit down. Be humble.
So we not in the concert, but we in the concert. It's busted over here too. It's all kind of people. This lit.
So this lady that went to the concert, she feels nobody is doing it like the Bay, okay? Nobody is doing the concert like the Bay, with the Bay view, with the way the stage is designed, okay? Yeah, one lady that came out dressed like Kendrick Lamar was dressed in a Not Like Us. I don't even know where she got that hat from, bro. That's a custom hat. Where they get that? But she nailed it. Love. So the concert was so loud that the enjoyment was not only felt inside the stadium with all of those, 40, 50,000 people in there, and then right across the bridge, people enjoyed it from being by the water, was there the whole time as well. But that's not it. Even at people's house, not even near that stadium, can hear SZA and Kendrick concert and even enjoying it from their house.
Can you hear this? I can hear the concert from my house. I'm in the Mission. And I can hear everyone cheering. What the heck? You can hear this, right? This is crazy. I'm so excited because SZA's vocals have been the loudest thus far. That's how I heard the concert to begin with. So I'm so excited because Luther is 2 songs away, and I didn't think I'd get to hear that live today, but here we are. We're gonna hear it live. This is so cool. What the heck? Vocals were definitely louder for the other songs, so I don't know why they turned it out now. Is there a city ordinance or something? Please? But this is still hella cool. Now I'm done, so I just go home. I'm home.
Here's a little bit of the 30 for 30 performance. SZA did her thing. Kendrick obviously always nails it. Now we have a review, right? Let me forewarn you, this person went to the concert, loved the concert, but has some critical reviews I did not expect. So he seems to feel like, although the concert was great, SZA was great, Kendrick was great, nothing was wrong, he's comparing the stadium concert with a Beyonce stadium concert. He's been to both. He feels that the Beyonce concert was a little more lit than a Kendrick concert.
It was a really good show. It was a great show. I loved it. Great selection. I don't want to say this. So this was a stadium show, right? For anybody that doesn't know, stadiums hold about like 60,000 people, 50, 60,000 people, right? Normal concerts like at like a Coliseum or an arena or whatever, it hold about 18, 20, somewhere around there, right? So it's about 3 times bigger. Big stadium, big field, hella space, right? Now, there's only two artists that have fan bases where they like big enough to do a stadium tour. That's Beyonce and Taylor. That's it. Maybe like Elton John or some shit. I don't know if he could fill up a stadium right now. But those like the only 2 people. So that's why they had to do co-headline Kendrick and SZA together. But so hella space, hella big, right? If you don't fill up that space or like take up all that space, it just doesn't. It's gonna look really good on the video. When they put it on Amazon or whatever he put the playback out, it's gonna look great. But in person, now I say this as somebody who's seen Beyonce 3 times in 2 different stadiums. She's like the bar. She had an Olympic-sized kiddie pool just like in the middle of her shit and was just in there dancing and shit. I don't know which one, if it was the same one, but she had like 50-foot towers that like moved up and down. I don't even know how she did that and still had space and shit. But like, okay, so coming from that and like seeing where Beyonce was, like it ain't. You feel me? It ain't that. It ain't that. I love it. I love Kendrick. I love SZA. They killed it, but it ain't that. That's just me nitpicking. If I'm nitpicking, but it's a great show.
Do you feel the same way? Now, SZA obviously had a dope set as well. She did some of the Control songs. A lot of people was waiting for those songs, singing along every word. However, we had a bit of an issue, right? Normally, she have the pop-up show where she showcased some of her beauty line, meet and greet, signing with the people. Great time, but apparently they had everything set up, but it was a fight of some sort, and they canceled it due to safety concerns after all of that.
We made it to the pop-up, but unfortunately we were just told that it's not going to be here due to some safety concerns. This is the line for the merch. They had to move it to the merch stands because there were safety concerns, so this is how long it is to get your merch for SZA and Kendrick. So far we've had no luck, and thanks to 2 people that decided to ruin it for everybody else who decided to get into a fight, and now they had to move where they were selling her beauty brand because of safety concerns. And I know I've said that like a couple times, but to those people that ruined it for everybody else, I hope you have a horrible concert with Kendrick and SZA.
What is the capacity over there at Oracle Park? The Oracle Park capacity is 42,300 people, a nice, respectable size. It definitely would be more people if you're considering all the people that was around that area too, that didn't get a ticket, still enjoy pieces of the concert. All in all, a great performance. If you went to the Bay concert, do you agree with this person comparing it to Beyonce, or do you feel like that's an unfair assessment considering Beyonce is Beyonce? That's entirely different fan base. In the meantime, put your comments below. Let's talk about it. This is Marcus at Work, a media, and I'm out this bitch.